our hopes, our dreams are the same. My wife and you, I will finish this race, not alone by myself, but with you. Though tough times come out my way, we will rise and we conquer new ground. We will stand up and rise together. We will march into victory. Hold my hand and we say we know I feel right, it's for you as it has been for me. Everyone shine. All of earth there is for a reason, for a greater design. We will rise together. We will march into victory. Hold my hand and we say we know I feel right, it's for you as it has been for me. We will stand up and rise together. We will march into victory. Hold my hand and we say we know I feel right, it's for you as it has been for me.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our weekly international prop chat on every Saturday, 9:30 p.m. GMT plus 8 at Facebook or YouTube Live at IQI International Sales. I'm Mandy Chen from IQI Global, your host of tonight. On behalf of IQI Global, the Asia's biggest real estate and investment agency, also a Juwai IQI member, I would like to thank everyone of your supporting on our program. Our sharing usually features some of the best investments or projects in the various hotspots around the group. If you like our program and if you think that it's benefiting you, do invite and share it with your friends. Should you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave it in the comment box and we will revert to you shortly. Today, we are very honored that I have invited our Managing Director of IQI Cambodia, also the Managing Director of Premium Housing Group, to share with us an opportunity to invest a piece of land in Cambodia. Without further ado, let me invite Mr. Chandiman. Hi, Mr. Chandi, how are you? Hi, Chandi, are you there? Hello.
Hello, yes, I'm I'm Chandiman, is the managing director of Premium Housing Groups, and Premium Housing Group is we start developing the locals in 2011, and we register in the official with the government 2015. It's in 2015, and we specialists do the home development and land subdivision, land and house, and soon next year we do the high-rise building one projects. Is the first project for us for the premium housing groups, and we specialist for the middle class to the low range for the land and house and lands, and even the condo that we plan to do next year is for the middle class to lower class too. So today I will bring more opportunity for all the foreigner that want to invest in Cambodia, also looking for investment in Cambodia. Like that.
Okay, before we go to our main topic, so a lot of people are concerned about the Cambodia market right now. So maybe you can elaborate a little bit on the Cambodia market right now.
I think the Cambodia market land is still have a lot of transactions because a lot of Cambodian people, they like to invest in lands more than house, more than a condo, because the land is appreciated is more high. Is between 10 to 15% per year. It's
Wow,
normal.
a year?
Yes, correct. Yeah, per year is correct. If some location is jump up more high than this, because it
Mm,
depend on the location. But this one we talk about the normals. Is
mhm.
10 to 15. I think more nearly 20 years already. The land is appreciated like this.
Oh, okay. So, do you have any examples that you can quote?
Yes, the example that I do was more than 10 years ago for the one foreigner company that they buy a big piece of land. Uh, they buy around 100 hectares. At that time, we do for them around 20 million, 20 millions. And now another company, they want to buy that land, and then they issue the letter for offer 150 million. But the owner is rejects because I
Wow.
know that owner is closely, and then they said, no, 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 he not said. He will develop by himself. Like that. So
Okay.
land in Cambodia appreciates like this. You can say that they buy around 2009. At that time, I think 2008, 2009 is a economic is a recession too, right? The world economic recession, but they invest on that time. But now you see 20 million and 150 million. How much difference? Around 10 years, we can say around 10 years, so yeah, right?
Okay.
So
Yep.
the land appreciates is like this.
So, usually, how big is the land size in Cambodia? And you're talking about, in this case, I would believe that it's talking about at least uh,
Mm.
100 hectares, or it's
Mm.
not a small piece of land, right? In this case.
Yes, but Cambodia standard ones, the local invest, they invest a small money. I think that they invest 5, 20, 10, 20s like that. So you invest small money so they can make like double price or triple price like that after they invest small like that. So
Okay,
it
so
take
when you
time around 5 to 7 years for get the appreciate of the land.
okay, so usually, how a foreigner can actually own a piece of land? Do they need to form a companies?
Actually, according to laws, it's a big land. They have to form up a company and then register the company in a share of local 51 and foreigner is 49. Or now they can buy under the trustee companies like that. They charge fee, but fee very high a bit. So small land we cannot do with the trustee company. We can do by the invest in the company and then acknowledged by the lawyers or like that, like our case, like 8,800, we can do the agreement with the lawyer, with the guarantee, something. It's like that. It's okay. It's like,
So that means, as a foreigner, you can't officially buy a piece of land unless you form a company that JV with the local, which is 51% and 49%. And usually, people will do it when that piece of land's investments is huge. We are talking about at least like 10 million to 20 million USD, right?
it's correct. Yes, correct.
Okay, and when you talk about those standard size like 5 meters times 10 meters, or rather 10 meters times 20 meter, and this is the a common where a local will actually invest. And why, uh, or I would say that local will buy up this lands to keep, or they will actually build their dream.
Some people they invest in this for make a profit. Some they invest for build their own home in future. And
Okay.
this is a standard one. And they build the homes like 4 multiply 16 like that when they save enough money to build like that. Because Cambodian people they like land and house mostly than a condo.
Okay. And will this piece of land is like away from the cities?
I think we can take around 40 minutes from the city, the CBD. So I think not far because now some staff they take around 1 hour from the home to the office. Even my staff they take around 1 hour from the home to our office too. It's like that.
Oh, okay. So it's actually kind of common for the locals to buy a piece of land, even though it's not very near to the city. It will take at least half an hour to an hour to drive. But
Yeah.
they prefer this kind of investments, right? Because the
Yes.
minimum sum of investment is relatively small. In this case, you are talking about starting from USD about 8,008, right?
Yes. Correct. It's like that.
Okay. And how typical uh, outlook of this house, since the land is so small, so are they going to build like a tall and a slim kind of house?
Yes. They do like a shop house, like 4 multiply 16, 2 floors, some the 3 floor like that. And the ground floor they do the retails or something, and they do the first floor for livings like that.
Oh, so it's actually quite common, right? Because 2 months ago when I was in Cambodia, I saw a lot of those like shop houses whereby the ground floor, they most of the ground floor they do retail business.
Yes, it's correct. It's like that.
Okay, so
Just like so you like that.
so all the room and living hall, kitchens, everything will be on the first floor and second floor, right?
Yes, correct.
Is there any height restrictions whereby how many level they can build?
No restriction in Cambodia.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. All right, so okay, so right now, as you mentioned, that investor, even foreigner, can actually own a piece of land uh, through the company. Okay, in this case, it's Premium Housing Group. Can you actually elaborate this investments plan?
So foreigner they can invest with ours like uh, they can invest 8,800 with the 9% annual return back, so they can get around 20%, 27% back in 3 years. Like that. So
So,
we we,
so your
we, we
plan.
get them 2 terms of that. Like that.
Sorry, can't hear you.
Do you hear me? Do you hear?
A bit noisy at the
Yeah.
back.
I see.
Okay, so you are talking about right now you have a piece of land, okay, uh, which is amounting to 40, 40, 14 hectares, right?
Yes, correct.
And is subdivided into 800 lots.
Yeah.
Okay, and this lot is actually you are selling for USD 8,008.
Yes, yes, correct.
Okay, so and you have the buyback guarantee buyback for 3 years.
Correct. With the returns 27% for 3 years.
For
It
three
means that
years.
9% per year.
All right. So, and this piece of land, currently you are marketed to the local as well.
Yes, correct. We do the market for local already and we sell a lot to the local.
So, from the plan that I saw, is almost 50% sold to the local already.
It's correct.
Okay. So remaining, remaining, we have about 400 lots for the foreigners to
Invest.
invest. It's one of
Yeah.
the rare opportunities. So so how the process will go? Okay, how if let's say a foreigner interested to invest, it's like what is the process like?
If the foreigner invests, we will sign the agreements through you, and then through our lawyers, and then they will select the lot what they like, and then they can transfer the money through the banks. They have all the transactions through the bank. So I think this one make them trust on everything, not risk. And then we have the lawyer guarantee about that, and the title we keep with the lawyer, and everything we keep with the lawyer. It's like that. And we charge the lawyer fees of 100 when sign the contracts, and then we have the admin fee for keep all the document is $50 per year, so mean that $150 per 3 years, and they can be used a one term more, like 3 year more, and then we will pay them the 20%, 27% of the profit, and then we keep to them the price 8,800 again and sign for 3 year more, and just pay the lawyer again, and the admin fee again. Just that's it.
Okay, let me highlight again. Okay,
Mm,
so the piece of land, which is 5 meters times 10 meters, all right, and it will cost USD 8,008. And this case that is intermediate lot. Of course, the corner lot, 10 meter times 20 meter will be costing USD 17,800. All right, so these are the two investments plan that we
mm,
have for Premium Group, and
mm,
you have the buyback options. Okay, buyback guarantee. In this case, you will
mm,
sign another buyback guarantees agreements with Premium Group, okay, Premium Housing Group, and you will guarantee 27% so-called the return or the profit or the interest in this case, okay, on
mm,
the 8,008 that you invested. Okay,
mm,
so and the lock-in period is 3 years, so you can't withdraw anytime before 3 years. The lock-in period is 3 years, and
mm.
subsequently, before maturity, you need to write a written notice to say that you opt for uh, withdrawal, or you opt for another one more terms, which is 3 years renewal. All right. So
Correct.
if you choose to renew, then the 27% minus of the administration cost, which is $50 USD a year times 3 years, okay, $150, minus of the
Mm,
net plus the will return to you, okay, and the so-called the principal sum, the 8,008 will transfer to another new renewal, and you need to sign another sets of the agreements
mm.
and pay the lawyer's fees. And subsequently, you will enjoy the 27% return thereafter.
Correct.
Okay. If you
Correct.
choose to withdraw, so the 8,008 plus the 27% minus of the administration cost, which is 150, will be remitted back to your account. Am I right to say
Yes.
that?
Yes. Correct. Correct.
Okay. So in this case, customer will ask, do they need to pay any tax or not in this case?
No, they don't. They didn't pay the any tax because in here we don't have the individual tax.
Okay. What about property tax?
Property tax is we not pay too because of the price of the land is less than 25,000 USD. We don't need to pay the property tax, and capital gain tax we not implement yet, so don't
Okay.
pay that much also.
So in that case, it's pretty straightforward. It's like the cost is only $100 USD plus another $150 administration cost. Okay, and
Yes.
there's
Yeah.
no
Yes.
other
Correct.
tax involved in this
Correct.
case.
Correct.
Unless the
Yes.
governments implement the new laws in the upcoming years, then that will be a difference, right?
It's correct. Yeah. Yes. All right.
Okay, so it's actually pretty straightforward of this kind of investments. All right, so audience will ask, is it safe to invest? What is the risk involved?
I think it's no risk for investing this because, as you know already, as I mentioned from the beginning, the land appreciation is 10 to 15% per years, and mostly local they like the land, so it's not a risk for this investment. And our company is more experienced on this already. We do this in more than 10 years already about this. And our company, we invest in the big land too. We not only have this one, we have another 179 hectares more that we will do more in future. And we
Okay,
will do
so
that special economic zone or trade zone, high rise building too in the future.
okay, all right. So in this case, the contract is actually entered between Premium Housing Group and the investors, right? Um,
It's great.
just a question: will the transfer title be transferred to the investor name?
The investor they cannot hold the title because they are the foreigner. According to the law of Cambodia, cannot. the title will be keep with the lawyers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the investor will not involve in any developments or building. So the land, after they commit, right, the land will not do
Yeah.
anything, right? You will not build
Yes.
any on the land, right? So
Yeah.
subsequently, after 3 years, you will buy back from them, and then
Yeah.
you will resell it to the locals, right?
It's correct. Yes, correct.
Okay, then local will decide whether they want to build their dream home, or they will rather keep the land again for another few years while waiting for the land to appreciate, right?
Yes, correct. Yes.
So again, I want to highlight that for this investments, this land investment is purely on the investment plan, and we are talking about not something new that all this while there are people doing it, okay, and they have been investing into land and right on the so-called the land appreciations, which is almost more than 10% a year, okay, and this is one of the most attractive investments in Cambodia. And lots of local are buying it, not just open up to the foreigner. And local are buying it, either they keep it while waiting for the land appreciate, or they will actually build their dream home. So again, it's not something out of nowhere products. Okay, you are talking about land investments, and all the land have actually issued the title in this case. Okay, later on we will show you the video to see the site, and you can see that the site have already clearly done and is already subdivided into individual lot, and all this is already titled. Okay, one question is when you talk about title, right? I believe that in Cambodia there are different types of title. So for these investments that you are talking about, is this considered hard title?
Yes, this is all is a hard title, and we split to small title already.
So hard title means in layman term is like freehold, right?
Yes, it's all the freeholds.
Okay. How far this land from the cities?
We can take a drive around 40 minutes from the city,
Okay, and
and the
surrounding
location is yeah, surrounding is by the industrial zone, and now they do the resident of nearby around 100 meters from our lands like that. This is
okay.
a good location for investment. Yeah.
So is you mentioned that the 100 meters away from the this piece of land is the golf residence, right? By another developer,
Yes,
right?
yes, they're just under construction now.
Oh, okay, that is great. And surrounding there's a township, there's school, they have banks and retails and everything, right?
Yeah, yes, just 10 minutes from the land. Location is school, banks, market, local market, everything.
Okay, and you did mentions about 27% for 3 years. That means it's almost like 9% a year. So which is actually doable. Like what Chandi was saying that averagely appreciations is 10% a year. So 9% is actually doable. And of course, every investment there's a risk involved. Okay, in this case, it's actually minimum risk. We are talking about land investment, and this kind of land is where local are prefer to buy and invest. So it's actually pretty safe. Okay, and other than that, Premium Housing Group is a reputable project developers and who focus on building land and house and selling a land package as well. And Mr. Chandiman is also one of the public figures in Cambodia, whereby he used to be the ex-president of the Cambodia Real Estate Associations, and he also owned quite a number of companies in Cambodia, and he holds quite a number of lots, the big lots of lands in Cambodia as well. So in this case, we are giving you opportunity to actually invest a piece of land, okay, a very minimum sum, okay, to make you feel more confidence about invest in Cambodia. Okay, if once it's just a 3 years period, it's a very short term. Okay, and the return is, I would say, is very lucrative. All right, of course, compared to other like more risky kind of investment, this return some of you might think that it's not that attractive, but as you compare to FD, compared to so-called some unit trusts, okay, and some bonds, I think 9% a year is actually considered very high. And we are here to talk about diversify our investment. In this case, we leverage on the currency as well. Here we invest in USD, and a lot of you knows that USD used to be from $1.08 to $2, and right now all the way up to almost $5 against ringgit. So in terms of the increase of the currency gains, there's lots for us to play as well. So USD is pretty safe kind of currency, and Cambodia is one of the largest or biggest countries who use USD transactions. So in this case, your money is safe. All right. So for those that who wish to see the sites, here comes the video. Okay, this is the site already clear with the individual lot already subdivided, and you can see that there's a lamp post along the whole piece of land, and total size of this land is 14 hectare, okay, and subdivided into 800 lots. 400 lots already sold to the local. Right now, remaining 400 lots for us to actually invest. And you can see that the white color, little white color stone is where they indicate the number, and already subdivide accordingly, and title already issued by the governments already. So it's actually very safe, and this piece of land is not too far away from city. It's only 40 minutes drive to the cities, and surrounding within 10 minutes drive you can reach schools and industrial area, retails, banks as well. So it's a local area, okay, and you can see that right now they haven't started build any constructions yet, because local, either they buy to keep or they will buy to build their dream home, but they haven't actually started anything yet right now. So therefore you can see that is no constructions going on. And this is individual title, so individual owner or locals will actually build their own designs, okay. So Premium Housing Group will not involve in any developments. Same goes to the investor who invest in this piece of land. You will not do any investments, but you will keep it for 3 years. The lock-in period is 3 years, okay. Subsequently, Premium Housing Group will buy back from you, and they will resell it to the locals. So very straightforward investments, which just cost you AUD 8,008. All right. So well, before we end this, of course, we do have promotion for this month, for November, especially for the IQI investors. Okay. Perhaps Mr. Kandiman, you want to share with us what is the promotion for all our IQI investors?
Yeah, we have the promotion for our IQI Warriors investor that from November to December for the Christmas, we will discount 10% if they pay off one time. I mean that, and in the agreement is still 8,800 again.
Okay, so it's actually very attractive. Where you just invest, okay, 8,008 times 10%, okay, then your investment sum is actually only 7,920, okay, but in the contract, in the sales and purchase agreement, it will return 8,008, and the profit of 27% or the interest of the 27% will based on the 8,008. So you have the 10% savings for you to play around in the events that any fluctuations of the currency, or if the currency were to go higher than $5 in 3 years time, okay, or more than that, so you have double gain, okay, not only on the return on the 27% and the currency gain, also there is some benefit, or else you have a saving of 10%, which is USD 880. So this is a good opportunity. What are you waiting for? You should consider it at this is one of the very small investment amount as to compared to other real estate investment sum. All right. So if you think that you want to give it a try, okay, with just 8,008, okay, start with a small investment amount. When you feel more confidence, definitely Premium Housing Group have more of this kind of investment plan for you, and we can ride on it and enjoy the benefits of the land appreciations in Cambodia. Don't miss the opportunity. Contact us right now, PM us, or should you have more questions with regards to this land and you want to know more informations, uh, leave your contact number in the contact box of course directly. My number is stated here so that you can find out more information. Don't miss the opportunity. Okay, it's only 400 slots left. Okay, local are buying it as well. So if you want to catch up these investments, remember, call us now. Okay, so again, before we end these sessions, Chanti, you have anything to highlight?
And yes, I just want all of you invest this one like a small amount that you can test investment in Cambodia, and then you can see how the benefit that you get back to. And then, as you mentioned, we have a big place for you for the future. So I hope that you can consider to invest in Cambodia more and looking more opportunity in Cambodia and see more how Cambodia grows and bring you grow more. Like that.
Okay, so again, remember, right on the opportunity, and this is the best time for you to own a piece of land investment in Cambodia. So talk to us, and I hope to hear from you soon. So again, thanks a lot for Chandiman to share with us this very attractive and golden opportunity to own a piece of land in Cambodia. And I personally believe that this is a good investment. So how about you? Are you convinced? If yes, give us a call. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Chandiman. Hope you have a nice
Yeah.
days
Thank
ahead.
you. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay.
everyone. Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Thank you. Thank you for you give us opportunity. Okay.